What is up, YouTube? How's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. I hope you guys are doing well and stuff and things. I know it's been a little while, but I've been sat waiting in the shadows for Evolution 3. You know, we are in the month of release now, and it's huge. Okay, so the game literally comes out, in a few weeks? We're the 8th of October now. The game comes out on the 21st, so about a week's time, 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. Huge news, though. So I've just kind of been sat, keeping an eye on the news that Evolution and Frontier and everybody is dropping, right? And I'm going to be honest, there hasn't really been much to make videos on. You know, there's kind of been dinosaur announcements, dinosaur database announcements, that sort of thing. They obviously had their event in London last week or the week before. Super exciting stuff. I couldn't go, unfortunately, in the end, but it is what it is. But this is the first sort of news that has kind of made me gone, bruh. So I thought, we have to boot up the stream. We have to boot up the stream. We have to talk about this, because this is probably the biggest news for Evolution 3 that has ever been. You know, this is the biggest news that has ever newsed, okay? And I'm excited, and I hope you guys are as well. And I'm super excited to dive into this feature when it comes out in October the 21st, sorry. Almost said October the 1st, can you imagine? It's already been out for 7 days, no. So, Frontier, Evolution, whatever you want to call it, have been teasing an announcement for this afternoon, right? And lo and behold, PlayStation have just kind of dropped a blog post on the official blog posting site for PlayStation. And the title is as follows: Evolution 3 introducing the Island Generator. Huge. W. I mean, it could have been introducing the park cleaners, but I'll take the Island Generator. You know, I will take that. That is absolutely massive news. So there's obviously a blog post that we're going to dive into and read it, because I haven't read it yet. I haven't looked into it, and I'm excited. Okay, so obviously the last time I almost said the Evolution Generator, the Island Generator was in any sort of game like this was obviously in Operation Genesis. Okay, way back when, in the classic days, in the classic days of Jurassic Park. Yeah, huge news, and I'm really excited to be seeing that they're bringing this feature into the game, because I kind of felt like, right, if I'm being honest, Evolution 1 was a phenomenal kind of welcome back to the series. Yeah, welcome back to the Jurassic Park Builder series. Evolution 2 obviously built on that, added in Chaos Theory mode, an additional game mode that we'd never seen before, and then obviously new features and stuff like that. Evolution 3 is obviously looking to take that a step even further with the park customization, huge W, and then obviously the whole kind of terrain generation and park customizability, I guess, and then obviously you've got the breeding as well. Huge different game mechanics introducing in Evolution 3, but I did think that there was a lacking of a third mode, or a third, wow, and this is obviously it, and Frontier have delivered once again, and I'm excited, so let's jump into it. So, welcome to a Jurassic Park shaped by you. Huge. Amazing. Create an infinite number of islands, infinite number of unique islands, we will say, to house prehistoric animals with Evolution 3's Island Generator. The Island Generator will be available to players in-game when it launches on October 21st on the PlayStation Store, and is available to pre-order now. Brilliant. Absolutely phenomenal. So it looks very, very similar to how JPOG's Island Generator kind of did its thing. You've got the shape kind of slider, you've got the trees, the water, the mountain. Huge. Honestly, that's exactly what we wanted for an Island Generator. This is honestly the best thing ever. And also it looks like we're going to be generating island codes as well, which I'm all for. You know, build an island on this tiny island, here's the island code, this is the challenge. You know, that's the sort of thing that the community can now do. Who can get the best park build on a generated island, and it's really exciting. The powerful new feature in sandbox mode. Okay, so it's only in sandbox mode. Okay, so it's not a third mode, which is fine. It's obviously a evolution. See what I did there? Of sandbox modes, which honestly I'm here for. I think sandbox mode was kind of lacking a feature like this, because sandbox is obviously meant to be create your own thing, do your own thing, without the restrictions of the game's campaign, challenge mode, all of that stuff. So adding this into sandbox mode, honestly, kind of makes sense, and I'm here for it. The powerful new feature in sandbox mode will allow players to completely customize island layouts on which to build their sprawling parks. Brilliant. I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah, honestly, it just looks really great as well. It looks really great. They have honestly captured how JPOG did it. I mean, they could have done the rotating island, but I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I will take the moving line. Yeah, I love a moving line. Park managers will have control over the shape and terrain of the islands, as well as the amount of trees, waters, and mountains, giving them the tools to create endless, unique tropical islands at the tweak of a slider. The island generator also comes with a full host of sandbox settings, so the park managers can build, manage, and control every aspect of the park. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it looks like so you select the settings, right, of the shape, the trees, the water, the mountains, and then it looks like you can continuously generate islands until you're kind of happy with one of the pre-built islands, I guess. Cool, dude. Cool. I will take it. Also, I've just noticed down here at the bottom, it says swap camera. So it obviously you can move the camera and properly check yeah. Obviously look at the island from all different angles. So hell yeah. Each island layout will have an island DNA code, so players can share the seed and settings of that island. They keep saying settings of that island. That's really curious to me. Inputting other players' island DNA codes, which will let them recreate other islands players have made. Players will also be able to upload parts to the Frontier Workshop to share their community creations. Huge. Dude, the introduction of the Frontier Workshop into this game is going to be massive. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be, yeah, really great stuff. Okay, so it looks like we've just got a little blurb here from the game director. So we'll see what Mr. Andy Fletcher is saying here. We are so excited to bring the Island Generator to Evolution 3. This is a feature that we've wanted to realize for a long time now. And with the incredible new environmental tools we've developed for Evolution 3, we are finally able to do it justice. Not only does this feature give players endless variety in the sandbox maps, but the ability to share parks on the Frontier Workshop means that people around the world can see how you've developed your own unique starting point into a truly distinctive park. We also really love that players can use monorails and Hyperloop transport systems to connect and extend their park out to any smaller islands that may have been generated away from the main landmass. That's cool. Oh, yes. Yes, Frontier. Yes. Dude, can you imagine? Where's that islandy one? Yeah, here. So can you imagine like having your main like park here, having the like innovation center in the middle, you know, like guest buildings, that sort of thing, and then having like monorails out to each of the dude, this is gonna be so sick. Oh my god, dude. or hang on, hold on, let's calm down. Having a guest area here, like a park, and then having the Biosyn, Hyperloop lines out to these areas, and then kind of having like Site Bs all around like this central guest park. Dude, the ideas are endless. I'm here for it. Hell yeah. The potential for elaborate and creative island parks is now greater than ever, and we can't wait to see what players do with these tools when the game launches. Yes, Mr. Andy. This is honestly huge news. Are these generated islands? So it's islands generated by the player, right? It's islands generated by the player. So the game, you put in the parameters So you adjust the shape, the trees, the water, the mountains, however you want it to look, and then the game will generate an island based on the stats that you've put in. Yeah, so if you want a really small island, put the shape down to small. If you don't want any trees, turn off trees, etc., and then generate the island, and then you can just keep generating it until you get one that you like the look of. In JPOG, it worked really well. JPOG, it was phenomenal. Worked really well. It was a great addition to the game, and obviously the kind of whole lifeblood of the game, right, was based on that. You know, you started a park, and before you even got into building the park, you selected how you wanted your island to look. And honestly, it was so hype, and I've been waiting for them to do this since Evolution 1, and I'm really excited that they've put this in. Just think of the possibilities, honestly. Oh, it'd be so good. You could have you could have one carnivore island over here that's only accessible by the Hyperloop Biosyn thing. Like a herbivore valley kind of thing. Bruh. Honestly, I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, is there anything else that Frontier can drop in this game? And it was kind of looking like they were getting to the point where, okay, we're ramping up now for release. We're not going to really reveal anything else. But then they've just gone, boom, islands. Ecosystem? Yes, exactly. I am here for it. Absolutely. Yes. Right, I don't think, or I don't know if Frontier has put anything else out. Let me just have a quick scout of the old Twitters to make sure that they, because right now all that has come out is the PlayStation blog, right? And it looks like that is the case. Yeah. So yeah, it does look like that's kind of the thing that they're rocking right now. Is the evolution. I'll tell you what we could do. Let's see if we can find a video of how the JPOG Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Park Builder. Let me see if I can get a video of it. Oh wait, hang on. I can just go to my own video. Hang on. Where did I play it? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So I found my own video on it. So hang on. Let me get to where I actually create the park. Okay, am I going to click on it now? Dude, I don't know why the quality... What the hell's going on here? Why am I in 360p? Hello? Better added feature where the dinosaurs can place nests on their own. Yeah, I think that's coming in, right? Or did I imagine that? Did you have to place down a... You might have to place down a thing. Okay, here I go. So yeah, so here is the old park, the island builder. So literally, it's literally the same thing. And yes, it didn't need to be anything different. So literally, back in JPOG, you could change the shape, you could change the trees, the rivers, the mountains, and you know that's literally what they're doing here. And oh, bruh, just being able to do this and select your own, how your own island looked, it just, the endless replayability for the game was crazy. Because you could have an island like this that I've generated here. Go back to the map. Hello? There we go. You could generate an island, right? That was like this, the biggest size possible, the most build space. You could turn off the rivers if you wanted to, so you could do your own river network. Or you could have on the flip side of it, where you have like literally a slither of an island, and it was really like difficult to build on, and that was the fun of it, because what you could either have an intense challenge where you had a tiny island and you really had to plan your park, or you could build a park like this or build an island like this where you have so much room it's unreal, and you can just go crazy. And I whenever I built a park like this, I never could fill up the entire thing. um, and honestly, I'm excited to do this again with Evolution 3's island builder. I'm excited, and it just adds replayability. It adds so much replayability to the game, and I think that's what Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 was lacking, because there's only so many times that you can go back and play Isla Matanceros or Tucano, or I'm trying to think of something from 2, the Southwest USA map. I don't know, from Evolution 2. It just, oh, dude, I'm so excited, and I don't know if you can tell from this. I'm excited. Okay. Oh no. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there, because that is all that they have announced on this. But huge announcement, and it's so good, that they're bringing this feature to Evolution 3. Let me know your guys' thoughts and feelings and emotions down in the comment section below. Are you happy that the island generator is coming back to Evolution? Do you think they're missing something? Is there something that you wanted in this game that they haven't added yet or haven't spoken about yet? And just let me know, dude. We're going to be streaming Evolution 3 when it comes out on the 21st. Try and stop me. It's happening. We're going to come back in full force. We're going to stream this game, and I'm excited to delve into it and see what Frontier are cooking up with us. But one last thing, Frontier, please add park cleaners and the game's game of the year. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.